In our next module, we're going to look at the difference of reading with a focus task and without it. Notice in the first example, all of the patients that are not reading. What are they doing? Does this remind you of what goes on in your groups? The next time we look at this, we see the patients who are not reading all have a job to do. What are they doing now? And in the final activity, it's the same article, but it's scrambled up. So each of the teams are working together, and in addition to consciously paying attention to the material, they are also practicing assertive communication, building empathy, and working as a team. So we've been talking a little bit about brain changes and the fact that it's true when you do drugs, it can change your brain, okay? But that's only part of the story, because in reality, everything we do changes our brain. And so we're going to learn a little bit about that today. I have a document that I've passed out. I would like you to start reading it, just the first paragraph, and then we'll just kind of pass it along.
So it says, learning styles as a myth. Learning styles refer to the idea that students learn best when course content is pitched to match students' self-reported media preferences. Endless potential frameworks for categorizing learning styles exist, but the most popular one divides students into three types.
Each patient has the text. Some read along, some read fast and finish early. Many simply daydream until it's their turn to speak. Patient attention and engagement are lost.
Finds visual content less helpful than auditory material.
Okay, next. So, thank you so much for coming again. We are going to continue talking about how we can influence the changes in our brains. And so, Sharisa is going to read us an article. And while she does that, I want you all to be considering one question that you have and one statement about the article. Now, it can be something you agree with or disagree with. So, how many things am I asking you to consider in total?
Two.
Two. What are they?
A question and a statement.
Question and a statement. Okay, Sharisa, please.
All right, learning styles as a myth. Learning styles refer to the idea that students learn best when course content is pitched to match students' self-reported media preferences. Endless potential frameworks for categorizing learning styles exist, but the most popular one divides students into three types: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learners. According to this theory,
Here, only one group member has the text, and listeners are given a focus task to ensure active listening. All group members are engaged.
Yet the overwhelming consensus among scholars is that no scientific evidence backs this quote-unquote matching hypothesis of learning styles.
Okay, so once again, we are talking about the different ways that we can change our brain and the influence that we have over those behaviors. I have an article here that I think you're going to find very, very valuable. The problem is it's all cut up and organized into many, many different parts. And I think that this is too much work for one person to accomplish on their own. So I'm going to put you in teams, and we're going to see who can put these in the right order first. Yeah. I see a little bit of nerves over here. That's okay. You're going to have two people to support you. You're all working together. All right. So can I have this team come up, and your piece is going to be over here. Please don't start until I tell you to. Your team is going to come up over here. You can just kind of sit on the floor. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we are sitting on the floor. I was going to pick it up and start pulling down.
Ready?
Okay.
And begin. In this final example, the teams work together to put the article in the correct sequence. In order to accomplish this task, they must read the content deeply for understanding. Consider the other skills they are building during this collaborative effort.
Examples might be.
Oh, that goes here, that goes here.
Three types.